Hello there, my cosmic kittens and planetary puppies. It's your girl Catz, the Wandering Intuitive, and I'm back once again with your forecast for the week ahead, though this is timeless, so when you find this, it's the right time for you. Woo! Everything you need to know about me and your timestamps and the decks I use down below in the description box below. Chiron or Chiron, everybody pronounces it differently, is now officially in retrograde. And we, in the pre-shadow the week before, we're definitely seeing a bunch of stuff from the past coming back. Things that were long forgotten about or unknown, all of a sudden revealing themselves. It could be from a person you haven't talked to in a decade or a few years. It could be some hidden debt you either forgot about or didn't know about showing up. Whatever it is for you. And the reason being is this is stuff that needs to be wrapped up. Now you're ready to wrap it up. Okay? Finish it off. For some of you, it's almost like a second chance to make a different decision from something with the past. All coming in the physical plane. And on top of that, Mercury must have been working out while he was, direct. Because now he's heading into retrograde on the 5th of August. But we've been feeling that. Communications, like miscommunicating a lot, starting to gear up a little bit. For some of you, the things that were blocked are now starting to come in. Communication, maybe you're waiting on an answer or waiting for something to get approved. Now it's all going to start flowing, especially those of you who've been waiting. I have applied for jobs and haven't heard anything and thinking, oh, I guess I'm just not, this isn't meant for me. It's going to start flowing in. However, we still need to mind our P's and Q's, and I mean that in the literal sense as we communicate with others, through text, emails, make sure you're sending it to the right people, and, all the good stuff that comes through with Mercury retrograde. So, enough of that. Let's get into the week ahead and see what this pre-shadow Mercury week, as well as Chiron in retrograde going on together. What does that mean for us? We're going to find out here. This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. And I'll see you on the flip side. Hello there, pile 1. All right, let's get started. As most of you know, I meditate and shuffle the cards face down. I don't see them till you do. All right, so what is going on this week? The Queen. Remember, these are always energies, never gender. It's about feeling strong, secure, standing in that power, confident. You're ready for this. But not only that, but being able to make decisions without emotional influence. You're going to see. So if you've been wondering if you've, passed your challenges, there might be a few, but you're going to be able to pass them with flying colors. All right, let's take a look. The tree, the fox, stars. Ooh, what a good start. Beautiful, beautiful. Number 1. Okay. There's a few messages coming through just on this, and then I'll flip the rest. I really want to bring this out for some of you. Exponential growth as far as career and income. Okay. Maybe it hasn't been feeling that, but it's coming in hard, like strong, like destiny. We have the stars here with the fox. This is being acknowledged, recognized, and appreciated, okay, for your work. Whatever that is, whatever you do, it doesn't matter. Maybe you just started, something you're passionate about. Finally, after all these years, you know what, I'm going to take a chance about it, and you're doing it, and you're happy doing it, and then all of a sudden, boom, there you go. Somebody's talking about you on social media and it blows up. You never know how it's going to come in, but you're definitely shining very, very strong. For some of you, I see promotions and raises. And maybe you've done a bunch of rounds of interviews for one job, and you've been waiting to hear. There have been delays, for a reason. And then boom, there it is, handed to you. You stood out from all the rest. There was something about you. This is huge exponential growth for you guys. Oof. All right. And we're going to clarify with tarot here in a minute. We have the mountain. What's in the, the moon. Oof. And the anchor. Oh, cool. Okay, so any challenges that you might face, number one, always listen to your intuition, okay? The moon is also talks about things that are hidden. So there may be some hidden challenges. Remember, we do have Chiron in retrograde, which is bringing up maybe similar situations from the past. Something that maybe, not for all of you. Remember, take what resonates, pitch out the rest. Some of you may have made a choice in the past, and you've always regretted that decision to the point where it's haunted you to this day. I mean, it could be something from decades ago. There may be a situation coming around for a small select group of you where it's similar, not the same people, but you're going to get another chance to make the right decision this time around. Chiron is retrograde is all about wrapping things up that's been sitting in the past. We're getting another, I shouldn't say another chance, but the chance to wrap things up. For some of you, closure. But whatever it is, okay, some of you may just be like something challenges you, okay? Like, you know, but just know this. The anchor sitting there means you're going to be fine. It's steady, secure, safe, okay? That's you. You're the anchor. You're going to be able to pull through this like the boss beach you are, okay? And we're going to get into that a little bit deeper here in a minute, guys. All right. Do not let people's opinions sway you. We have the birds, the letter, and the whip. There's about 3 different messages. Okay, so take what resonates. Some of you might be experiencing the start of this now. We have conversations going on with the letter and the birds. Some of it not so nice. Could be about an argument, or it could be escalating into nastiness here, okay? For others, it's about not getting triggered by what other people are saying. Communicating. I do feel that this is more restricted to, like, you know, DMs, messages, emails. Okay? And be careful also how you're responding back because of Mercury's influence, okay, right now, because we are in pre-shadow and he is being this beefy rock star and we haven't even got to it. It doesn't even, his actual retrograde doesn't start till the 5th of August. So yeah, very strong energy there. So be really careful not to get swayed or let people trigger you or spin your mind. This is where that energy is going to be coming in to support you. And there's the anchor. No matter what happens, okay? You need to keep disciplined. You need to keep that whip on yourself. Like, nope, just not distract yourself, but put your focus somewhere else. Okay, on something that's going on right now. That is so imperative too. And I'm going to bang it out again for those of you who listen to my videos every week. We have to be here and now. Let things go. Okay, we have to be here now. What we're doing right in this moment today is what is setting the course for our future, not the past. You know, and sometimes, you know, we get interactions where it will spin us and make us go down. You know, we start, you know, oh man, you know, well, maybe this and that. And we start creating a narrative in our heads about what they're thinking or what they're telling others when that's not even happening. Everybody is stuck in their own heads about themselves right now, okay? We're just trying to take each step every day, every moment, every day, just taking a step, you know? That's going to be one of the challenges here. Now, okay. Sorry, I'm listening to spirit. So the tree is about growth. Okay, I just feel like this is a big one for you guys too, growth. And it's not so much, okay, yeah, I'm growing, but this is like deep-rooted foundational growth. So whatever challenges you've had to face or look inside yourself for, like, why do I always do this? Where does that come from? For those of you who've actually been doing that deep, painful, cringing shadow work, okay, now you're going to see how strong you are. And I don't mean it like, oh crap, I'm going to have something hit me and I'm going to, no. How much stronger you are about yourself and who you are in the world. Because for some of you, I feel that you pick up very strongly that it doesn't matter what other people think or how they look at you or anything like that. It's because at the end of the day, it comes down to you. How are you feeling about things? You're going to see that, like actually feel that and be like, hey, that didn't even, you might think about it 2 days later. Oh my God, I was in this situation. Normally I would have, and I just didn't even think about it till just now. This is cool. You will be having confirmations backing you up, okay, this week. Now, with the tree and the mountain, this is about reaching the top and about seeing everything so clearly, seeing everything wider outside our normal sphere, you know, getting out of our heads and into the world now, for some of you, okay? And I'm going to say, I didn't mean it the way that sounded. It's like, well, for some of you, no. I mean, we're all doing the work at different levels, okay? There's nobody that's ahead of anybody else. Okay, we are all in the midst of this crap blender stuff that Spirit's got going on for us down here. But we're all learning and we're all growing and we are getting stronger for it. We're getting stronger inside. We're getting stronger, the connection to our soul, who we really, truly are. Before we were born and got all messed up from everybody else's traumas, right? Okay. Now, first, there's another message here. Remember, take what resonates, pitch out the rest. For those of you who've been feeling blocked, aren't feeling your guides, aren't feeling spirit in whatever way, shape, or form that is for you, feeling disconnected, but really it feels like you're being blocked. We're never, ever disconnected. It's impossible because of our soul energy. We're always connected to source. Always. Now, what can occur though, over time, we can do kind of this little like a buildup around it, like a fog, a big thick fog. That can cause it to be less louder, less felt, because we are choosing to feel the negative. We are choosing to stay in the darkness because we're tired. We're tired of being disappointed. We're tired of trying. We are sick and tired of it. And we scream. Sorry, I'm channeling here, but we're screaming up at heaven going, if you're here, show me. Because I'm not feeling shit right now. Anything to get a reaction in the physical plane, like, come on, help me out of this, But when we acknowledge, too, there's a big power in this, by the way. When we acknowledge that we are choosing to stay in this darkness, we are choosing, I call it darkness because it's damn well not light. It's heavy. It's painful. Especially if you've gone decades trying, always keeping up the hope, and then you just finally realize you're trying, but there's no real belief in it anymore. That's fucking painful. It's heartbreaking. But then there's a part of you, isn't there, that keeps fighting. It keeps trying. Well, something's about to break through. A shift. It's going to come from within. Because they have been sending signs. They have been showing you, they've been there, your guides, your angels. And you've been heard. But this happened a while back, but there was a time where we had to make our own choices. We had to choose. Are we going to keep, digging into the ground a little deeper, building trenches of protection from the world and people around us? Are we going to climb out of there and start living the lives that we truly want? It's kind of a pressure cooker that's going on lately. But Spirit is, for those of you that resonated with the darkness, the depression, the heaviness, it's like some days I'm up, or even for an hour, like I wake up feeling really good, and for the rest of the day I'm just down and grumpy and bitchy, negative thoughts. There's gonna be, the only way I could describe it, it's almost like a lifting energy, but it's also going to give you the strength to say, like, no, I'm not, I'm going to keep doing this. Not allowing the shadow to keep you down. Okay. Whew, sorry. Okay. And I know it's easier said than done, but I will tell you, it can be done. Just got to believe in yourself. Don't look outside. You got to look within. Okay. The fox, the moon, and the letter. All right. This is about hidden opportunities suddenly showing up here. Okay. Things that were hidden, things not seen. It's kind of like the high priestess energy here in the middle. But it is about trusting your intuition. Okay. If something tells you to do something, your gut's just like, I really should. Oh no, blah, blah, blah. Do it. Don't ever question your intuition. But there's this, for some of you, it's opportunity. For some of you, it's like I was saying up here, it's tied into this top row about acknowledgement, recognition, fate, destiny, shining bright, standing out in a good way, people appreciating you, the right people, not appreciating you because they have an end game. Okay, you'll be hearing from that. It's going to be very unexpected. But also, if you've been having dreams about job opportunities or doing something like, well, I was doing this in my dream, I've never done that before, check it out. Okay, the dream, they're communicating, our guides and stuff are communicating hardcore in our dreams. It's not our normal average crazy dreams for some. Some people are actually starting to recognize precognition is awakening with the height. Is that? Oh my God, am I like that? Yeah. Everybody's gifts are awakening and leveling up. So make sure you're paying attention to your dreams. Start making that dream journal. Because Mercury may be rolling us like on Earth, but in our dreams, it's all a higher level connection there, okay? And the messages will be very, very clear. Stars, anchor, and whip. Okay, so in a nutshell for you guys, standing out, shining bright, feeling lighter. Yes, go with that. Run with it. Run with it, okay? Feeling secure in who you are, but not afraid to go, hey, I'm going to check out that island over there and just grab your, raising that anchor and going, checking it out, okay? Not being afraid and knowing that you're safe doing that for yourself, okay? But what we got to keep an eye on, we need to keep up the discipline. Don't talk yourself into something that you're like, oh, that'd be cool, but I have to do this and then this. And then we overcomplicate it, start creating our own little narratives to keep us tucked in the dark. Everything's got to have balance. But when we have too much darkness, yeah. Not everything can be happy, happy, joy, joy. But there can be peace, harmony, unconditional love. And we all deserve that, every single one of us. We have the tree and the moon. So growth that you may not be seeing, you will be seeing this week. It's going to show up very unexpectedly. Okay. For some of you, it's like there's a reward. I keep hearing the word reward system going on here. For your discipline, you're going to be seeing something blossom out of all the work you've been doing. Something like a gift. Okay, something unexpected. The birds and the moon, indicative of spirit guides, guardian angels, whatever you know, we're spiritually neutral over here. So whoever you work with, definite signs, synchronicities, do not dismiss them. They're coming straight from above. Okay, and these are tied into destiny. Some of you are fated to meet people, just unexpected conversations. You could be standing in line at the grocery store and have one of the most amazing conversations and connection with somebody. I'm not saying it's like romantic, but I mean, it's something definitely very impactful in a good way. All right. God, I blathered on. May not need we'll do a little bit of PIXIES with the tarot dice. Thank you guys for hanging with me. You know, I love you guys moving back. I can't even. Right off the bat. Page of Wands. Messages incoming very quick and unexpected. Ace of Wands, brand new, like fiery beginning. Yes, if you get charged up for it, go for it. Don't hold yourself back to these opportunities that Spirit is handing you. This is destiny. Okay? Yeah. Two of Swords. Okay? I like 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of Swords. You don't have to worry anymore. This new beginning, these two things right here, okay? A brand new start that gets you enthusiastic and just fired up. And then with the Page of Wands also coming in with job opportunities, promotions, or accolades, rewards, whatever, is going to be your sign that this is over. That 10 of Swords, which is the most painful things you've been going through. Okay? It's okay it's okay to get out there and do it again. You know, the disappointment, it's over. We had to learn from those things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of Swords. Okay. 8 of Swords being trapped in the mind. That's where this comes in. Worried about getting screwed, blue, and tattooed again. But what if Spirit's warning you big time? Believe in yourself. Look at that. Go within. Find out where that's really coming from. Okay, we have the Hermit. Very dominant energy. For some of you, it's going to be the 5 of Pentacles. Okay? But you don't have to worry. This was in reverse. Okay? Some of you might be worried about money loss or being left out in the cold, or you know what I mean, having to look for another place to live, another job, or maybe even taking on 2 more jobs. You know what I mean? Question when the negative comes in here. I don't want to get my hopes up, blah, blah, blah. Try not to stress and worry. I know easier said than done, I know, especially if you have an interview the next day. It's like, oh my God, this is really happening. Now, if it's a good thing, that's one thing. But you don't want to try to talk yourself out of it, get yourself too wound up, because Spirit says what is being brought to you is definitely going to be, it's going to be an addition in, not a, you know, something going out or away, okay? 2, 4, 6, 7. You're actually going to be feeling this at the end of the week. The 7 of Pentacles, just kicking back, feeling good, and just kind of going, I can relax now. A lot of you, you know, we're so tensed up and stressed out about, you know, our normal day-to-day stuff. It's, this energy is coming in. You're going to be like, oh my gosh. And you'd be able to just kind of like sit there and sip a margarita or have a beer or whatever and really, truly relax. and feel good about the week, feel good about these opportunities and going, I did it. You know, I stepped through. I didn't talk myself out of it. That's a big message coming in for you, Pot 1, about talking yourself out of things, the new things that are coming in, the new opportunities, suggestions, you know. I shouldn't say suggestions, but word of mouth, like opportunities coming into you. Whether it's like, hey, you know, we're going to go down to the market, blah, blah. You haven't been for a while. We wanted to invite you. And you're like, yeah, that sounds good. Oh, you're right. I haven't done that in a while. But then you talk, oh, sorry, I wasn't feeling good this morning, or whatever excuse it is, okay? Get out there. The world misses you. Growth. I can't make this up. Panda. We love pandas. You're experiencing vigorous growth towards success. This is a time of rebirth. Be flexible and open to new ideas and new ways of doing things. Break away from old unhealthy habits and step out of your comfort zone. Your reward is ahead. It basically just said what I did. Yeah, I love you guys. Sorry, I was talking to my, well, I love you too, but I was talking to my spirit guys. It's like, I love you guys when you do that. Oh, we have one runaway. Ooh. Power, the dragon. Smooth soaring ahead. You lead with authority and mystical power. You are blessed with innate courage, tenacity, and sophistication, but you are your greatest challenge. Refrain from self-criticism and doubts. Ultimate success is predestined. I can't make this up. I can't. I'm so appreciative of Spirit when they talk through the cards like this. It's just, okay, ready? Free Spirit. Here we go. That Ace of Wands. Horse. Reach for it. Signs of good fortune are all around you. You race off again fearlessly to a new level of achievement and success. Your intelligence, resourcefulness, empowered by heavenly inspiration, will take you far. This is a fantastic week for you, Pot 1. Just remember, keep an eye on those thoughts. Catch that little sneaky, self-sabotaging, fear-based negative talk. Like, will talk you out of things. It sounds logical, however, okay? Stand tall. You are a rock star. You're amazing. And I don't care what you think about yourself in the mirror, but you're beautiful inside and out. And now's your time. It's your destiny to shine. And it's time for it right now. So on that note, guys, if I jive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate you guys. And you can go ahead and comment. That would be cool too. I always forget to say that to you guys. Anyway, I'd love to hear from you and your experiences. On that note, guys, take care. Hello there, pile 2. All right, let's see what this week has for you, the Fox. In the super awesome future fortune cards, the Fox actually represents like a fox in the hen house. Lazy people. I feel like for some of you, it's going to be like people just being so desperate, flailing, trying to get what they need out of people or out of some situation here. There's a desperation there. However, there's also a second message there about you being more clever than the fox. More calm and steady. Okay, you might not be feeling that right now, but let's get to it. As most of you know who watch my videos, I meditate on the piles separately, and then I pull face down. So we're all looking at this at the same time, the Tower. Ooh, for some of you, there's confusion about work. About growth. Now remember, take what resonates, pitch out the rest. I get a lot of messages through just that. One of them is some people wondering, like, is it worth staying in this position? You know? You're not feeling like you're growing like you want. Or for some of you, you want to look to expand. You want something that fuels your growth. But for some people, you may have, others of you watching this may have a choice and you're getting confused. Do I take that leap to go to something that has potential like growth value for me? Okay, financially, mentally, or do I stay in this? Because I know what's there. It's stable, it's secure. It's not that bad. Sometimes we get really miserable where we're at, whether it's a job, a home situation, whatever. And then we get an opportunity, or we start looking around and seeing all these wonderful things we could be doing or going towards. But then when we really think about it, we sit down getting ready to take an action, we start going, well, we start going, that's not so bad. I'm just being like this, kind of talking yourself out of it. That's a theme this week for everybody. Let's see. We're going to clarify with tarot in just a minute. There it is. Okay. With Chiron in retrograde, some things or situations are coming around from the past. Okay. It could be something similar to a decision. Maybe you made a different decision regarding, like, say, work. Maybe you had this choice before, but it's not the same. You're working in a different place. You're older. It was many years ago, and you're starting not feeling fulfilled, and you start looking around. You have a choice. So you can make the right one for you. What's going to make you happy? Because when we're happy, we're more abundant. We attract that in, but we have to really be feeling that. Don't listen to the mind. Listen to your heart. How are you feeling? Sure, we can kind of just bullshit our way through miserable circumstances, or if we're not happy in something, we just kind of accept that, right? No, not anymore. No. We have the snake with the crossroads to the birds. Now, the snake is like toxicity. It could be a negative person. It could be looking at a fox in the hen house or a snake in the grass. Okay. Maybe stopping you from making decisions for your own happiness. Whatever that is, this could be a mindset. This could be negative self-talk. Like I said, talking ourselves out of things. This could represent fear. Fear comes up, thinks it's protecting us from future disappointments because we had enough. Future, like, don't get your hopes up because you're just going to be disappointed. And so you should stay where you're at because the disappointments that are here. You won't get your hopes up. Whatever that is for you. However, Spirit ain't playing that. You are meant to be moving on your path. You're meant to be in a certain place. Now, it's time. You're ready. With the birds here. The birds are going to represent the people you should be really hearing. Just listen. Really listen. Okay? These are the people that have been your cheerleader. These are the people who have been supporting your growth. These are people who support you and never put you down for your growth. Those are the ones that Spirit's going to be sending to help make this path clear for you. Okay? Because the snake, or fear-based, mentality, no matter what it is about, you can definitely just hinder us with the clouds. And it'll increase negative self-talk. Increase negative looking at everything, and everything you just find something to bitch about on everything, But that's not who you really are. It's time to let that go. The bear. The fish. Ooh, okay. I want to wrap this part up here before we break out the tarot. The tarot and the snake and the bear. Now, the snake and the bear could mean a coworker, someone who is maybe a manager above you, or just in a position it could be equal to. It could be a supervisor, anything like that. Definitely sometimes you may have a gut feeling that something's just off, or, yeah, I don't know, they really mean that? Okay. But then you see them do the opposite. Like hidden intentions. Some of you might be well aware, okay? But they're going to be actually showing. With this fox, the fox is being exposed, right? The fox is getting caught, because when people are desperate, I will tell you this. I just got a message. If this resonated with somebody, this person has got, I'll just say exactly as they're telling me, got called on the floor, and now they're desperate. Now they're flailing, okay? And when we get desperate and scared and flailing, that's when we make the biggest mistakes. Not only that, but anything that, we were covertly hidden, like hiding our agendas, is now it's just out there. Okay? Now, we do have the bear with the fish, which talks about big abundance. Okay? A large amount, increase. It's going to be official. We have a letter for some of you. It can be a bonus, a promotion, money owed back finally getting returned to you. It could be, I just heard approval for a loan, but a little bigger than you expect, but at a good, like at a payment that's perfect for you, okay? All right. The clouds and the crossroads, we just talked about being confused about the right path to take for yourself, okay? The fish also represent intuition. It represents going with the flow, and it represents the heart too. How are you feeling? Which path floats your boat inside? Not your head. Leave your head out of it. It's how you feel, and that's how we get around these clouds. That's how we blow them away, by listening to our heart. We are worthy. Listening to our heart is not a bad thing. It's the head that screws us up sometimes, right? In the tree and the birds with the letter, there's a lot of signs and a lot of verbal communication and physical planes talk about growth. This could be follower growth for somebody listening out there. This is also about good luck, abundance, getting something unexpected. Definitely a lot of communication that's going to show this amazing, like, if you're waiting to see, I shouldn't say waiting to see, but if you feel like you're waiting on healing, Spirit's about to come in the physical plane to show you you're ready to move forward. Okay, whatever that is for you. Some of you, it could be love. Okay. All right, let's clarify. Okay. Queen of Cups. Chariot. Emperor in reverse. Right there. I'll set you. There's the Tower. Unexpected. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 of Cups in reverse, which is good to see. Then we have the King of Cups in reverse. And we have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Options. Remember how I keep saying follow your heart? How do you feel? Look at that. It's right there. The Queen of Cups with the Chariot. Follow that beautiful heart of yours. Follow what makes you happy. Don't be afraid. Spirit's going to back you up hard. Okay? Very obviously, okay? You're like, I'm out. Follow my dream. And you're riding right into this beautiful, solid foundation, solid future. Okay? There's nothing to be confused about with the 7 of Cups in reverse here. Okay? You can make these decisions. Traditionally, the 2 of Pentacles talks about multitasking and blah, blah, blah. But this is about truly choosing what's equal to your worth. Balance. When we give too much to something, we're leaving us little to nothing, which is where the snake can really dig in and nestle in very deep. Okay? It's about balancing you. Pentacles are all about the physical plane, material stuff, jobs, money, home. This is about really taking a look and looking at everything, like kind of backing away with the camera shot and really seeing the whole picture. And removing the things that just are draining you. What about you? You're the one that gets up in the morning. You're the one that has to, put the left shoe on, the right shoe on, and head out the door and go to work. You. It's all you. You say yes. You say no. You go left. You go right. You choose. But Spirit's really adamant about showing you the things that are just need to go. It's like showing you these hidden, agendas or people, or maybe removing like any, just settling in and, just like I settled. I've settled because, I know this, even though it doesn't make me happy, but, it pays the bills and I'm secure and blah, blah, blah. Spirit says you're worth more than that. You really are. And they're bringing some opportunities to you in the most obvious ways. Some of you already got some, but maybe you're still mulling it out. This is coming in for a reason for you, okay? If it lifts you, go. Go. Now, over here. Unexpected tower moment here. It's all here. Now, the tower in Lenormand and the tower in Tarot, they're different, okay? This is about sudden, unexpected, whoa, surprise. For some, shock, okay? But this is all geared towards this situation right here, okay? With this cold, negative emperor, okay? It's like the control got removed and not a happy camper this person is, okay? Like I said, these are energies, never gender, right? Very dominant, though. I mean, there's a mix here of divine feminine, divine masculine energy mix here, but it's making like this yucky mud, like swamp mud, okay? Ugh. Slimy and gets between your toes. Okay, anyway. But this person, like I said earlier, as I picked up from Spirit, is about to be called on the floor. This person's going to be just desperate, flailing, trying to disabling control of someone who is a controlling person. One way is to just not give them what they want, not bend to them, not just, you're on your own, buddy. When they lose that control, they flail. Some of you might know who I'm talking about, but this is going to be like more than normal, especially with Chiron in retrograde right now. This person has a chance to make a decision, something healthy for themselves. It's not going to affect you directly. In fact, it might amuse you to see this. According to Spirit, there's a little giggling over there. It's going to be kind of cringing for that person. But I do see blessings coming in for those of you following your heart. And you know what? It's also going to pop in very unexpectedly for some of you, but it's good. This is good. Sudden, unexpected. Opportunities. People. You have a choice here. And Spirit's going to guide you. There's the letter represents like physical communication in physical plane. Could be through social media, but I'm feeling more like text, actual conversations to help you choose, to help you decide. And Spirit wants me to reiterate about the people who have supported your growth, have listened, have not put you down or make you feel bad. They support you 100% all the way. They're straightening your crown, sending you on your way, Those are the people that are going to come through for you in such an amazing way. You have the power here with the bear. To make that decision. To get to this beautiful, solid foundation. Abundance. Mental health, like just stabilized, you know, or physical, mental, emotional health. You are being guided. The bear also represents like spirit guides too. The hierarchy, like of the archangels type high vibrational energies. You're being guided to something solid and safe. Just got to nip. We got it just with that snake. Watch that self-talk, okay? And remember, we are heading into Mercury Retrograde and pre-shadows. Pre-shadow is no joke. Here we go with the sun. Temperance. Balance. Remember, I was saying this, balance. Need to have balance. Three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 8 of Swords. Try not to overthink that. But it's really shining the light on where your energy is going to. In order for you to do anything for others, you got to make sure you're handled first. Mind, body, and soul. Don't push yourself. You are not responsible for everybody else's shit. Okay? I understand there's caregivers out there. I get that. But if you are going to be taking care of others, you've got to make sure you come first. It's not selfish to take care of yourself and give yourself what you need so you can be of service to others. You know, whether it's work, you know, a family member, children. It all starts with you. You know, ask yourself too, especially stuck in situations like, am I happy? How does this make me feel? Don't listen to your head. Feel it. Watch out for guilt, because that's also something that strikes us without us noticing that it's guilt. But whatever it is, Spirit's asking you to take these opportunities that are coming in. To be brave and make that decision, knowing damn well you will be supported. And the whole world's going to open up for you. And you know, with everything we've all been through, sometimes it's kind of hard. You know, we get something good, you know, we're like, oh, this is cool. And we get in and then we start looking around suspiciously like, Spirit's saying, don't get caught in that. You are in charge of that. Stop it before it starts spiraling. All right, let's get some oracle on this. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for your reading, your forecast. Please, if I jive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe, and give me a comment. I want to know how things are going for you. I really do. All right, confidence, the tiger. Here we go. Oh, compassion and the way. Oh, see, these cards, I love these. It's the wisdom of the Tao. I absolutely adore this deck. I've had it for years. The way, your luck is always changing, following the natural cycles of rise and ebb. Walk the middle path and avoid extremes and excess, and you will be in the right place. Abandon false praise, and people around you will be truthful. Abolish formality, and those around you will be sincere. Forsake cleverness, and people will be kind to each other. This is kind of a nod to the fox, you know. Maybe, you know, sometimes we do get put in situations where we have to be a little foxy to get what we need to survive. Okay, but now it's time to put that down and be honest. Okay. Walking the middle path, not going to extremes and excess. Okay. It's about being honest, being true to your heart. Okay. and the way is shown. Compassion, Kuan Yin. Embody compassion and open your heart to kindness. Understand the world and with unconditional love and forgiveness. Kuan Yin is here to protect and heal you. You and your loved ones are safe. All is well. When we stay here in the present, right here, and not worry about the past, not worry about tomorrow, you know, we got everything prepped and ready, let it go. It makes everything so much clearer for us when things do come up in the present moment, okay? But this embodied compassion, open your heart to kindness, I feel like that's more for you. Kuan Yin is she's such an amazing goddess. If so, I feel like some of you might know who she is. You might want to pray to her, to help you to show that compassion to yourself. You know, show kindness to yourself. You are worthy. You are. The past is the past. It's time to move on. Okay. Confidence, the tiger. Things are under control. You can handle this situation with your wisdom, confidence, and courage. You are passionate and loving, but don't let your sensitivity overwhelm you. You are honorable and gifted, but remain humble. I feel for some of you that there will be praise. People talking about how wonderful you are, acknowledging you, appreciation. There's something about that humbling feeling in a good way, almost like you want to cry. Because when we're listening from our heart instead of our head, too, sometimes we feel that. We feel that deep and we're like, thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Because it does feel good when you're acknowledged and appreciated. It does. You know? We show appreciation to others. But it's unrealistic to expect people to return that in a similar way that you do. I don't know why that message is channeled through, but Spirit's saying that everybody has a different type of language. With love, gratitude, you know. So be open. Trust your heart. Trust that heart. Let it guide you. Change of direction. Change is necessary and inevitable at this point, and it is in your favor. Your intuition has been alerting you that a change in your approach and outlook must occur. Now is the time to act, to make your move. That is Uncle Gal. You deserve to be happy, and you deserve to make choices that are going to support that within you. And I know that for some of you, there may be other people involved, and if you make this decision, it might not please everyone. But who's actually going on that path? You. This is for you. And some of this that I'm saying, quite a few of you already seen this coming. And now it's time. And Spirit's going to be showing you all sorts of signs in the physical plane, I feel like, through people. Remember, the supportive ones. Your cheerleaders, you know who they are. To get you moving and show you the path. But just remember, the sun comes out when we make sure we are filling our cup too. And make sure you make that cup worthy of you. Dress it up. Put diamonds on it. Make it a chalice worthy of the most amazing, wonderful person you are. Okay? So on that note, guys, you take care. Hello there, number 3. All right, let's see what this forecast is for you for this week. The Rider with the super awesome future fortune cards. The Rider actually stands for taking steps. that take you leaps and bounds, like new steps and action, things moving finally. Ooh, that's good to see. Okay. Now, as most of you know that follow me, I meditate with the cards, shuffle them, and lay them face down so we're all seeing them at the first time. It just takes forever. That's why I don't record it. All right. Okay. Ooh, I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. That's a big theme for you this week. If you've been feeling a lot of mental confusion, maybe depression, a downer energy, like I was saying in the last few forecasts, how heavy that dank ass collective energy was getting to where it was weighted, to where it was dropping to our crown chakras, our head area, that is now starting to lighten up as things start getting removed, shifted, and changed. Okay. Looks like going out will be on the agenda, connecting, kind of getting out in the world again without, anything holding you back, following your heart. I do need to get out. I do need to go with my friends, any invitations that come in, more social interaction, good ones, bright ones. The sun is strongly powering you this week. There, pile 3. I feel to tell you to search on YouTube for your sun sign horoscope for this week. One of the people I actually listen to every week is Swimming in the Void. He's absolutely awesome. Okay. I don't know him or anything. That's just one of my go-tos. He's a sweetheart. Totally straight up. Gives it to you straight. Okay. Your discipline and willingness to cut out the bullshit is what's garnering you a shit ton of reward. Excuse the French over here. With the garden, through the garden, it's like your commitment to clearing your head, working on yourself, getting through any fear-based behavior patterns, seeing things as they are and catching the spinning with the discipline here right in the middle. This is discipline. So basically just cutting out the crap and getting moving because you're done. You're done sitting still. Now it's time. The life cycles, everything changes. There's ebbs and flows, and the change it's now. It's now. All starts a little step. It's like, get on the ocean. No, I don't want to. And then you finally get on and it takes off. Next thing you know, you're in Africa. Okay. It's like one of those. You start off in California, end up on the other side of the earth. It's going to happen quickly. You're going to go forward quickly, and it's going to feel good. Finally, it's going to feel good. All right. The mice, the dog, my finger didn't want to work there, and the rider. So you got a double confirmation on forward movement. But the rider in Lenormand also talks about getting message of a visit from somebody I haven't heard from in a long time, invitations maybe to go visit others, but this is definitely news in the physical plane coming to you, all confirming stuff like your discipline is bringing you news. Very strong. Like I said, that energy of the sun is very strong, confident, shining bright, feeling that inside out. So within, so without. You are the embodiment of that in the physical plane. Hold on, I'm going to turn off my air. It's awfully loud in here. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Oh, that thing just gets so dang loud. The mice represents two different things. One of it is Ganesha. He's a Hindu god. And for those of you not familiar with him, he sits on this throne and he's carried on this platform by mice. And they're powerful enough, tiny but mighty, right? Powerful enough to remove any and all obstacles, no matter how big they are, out of his way. So the path is clear, okay? They also represent things like anxiety, the mind spinning, and this is about cutting it out. This is also seeing why that comes up so clearly and able to handle it like that. Very strong energy of clear-headedness here, guys. I know we're all like, yay! Okay, so in this case, you'll know the way forward is open through messages from people who've been loyal to you. Maybe it's not someone you talk to now. Maybe it's someone you talked to years ago, and here they are, coming for a visit. Hey, I'm going to be in town. Or, hey, I'm catching a concert in your town. You want to go? I got a free ticket. Stuff like that. That's going to be your confirmation that the way is open. This is your step. This is the step you need to take. It's going to be very, very clear. You're not going to miss it. You just got to keep up on that discipline and don't let your brain, the fear-based stuff from the past, hold you back from what's going on right now. Because right now has nothing to do with that anymore. Okay? The only reason why the past interrupts what we're doing now is because of fear. Past disappointments, failures, getting our hopes up and smashed over and over again. But we have been seeing, some big, some small, that this is all new. And it can be scary. Change is scary for a lot of people right now. Especially since some of us haven't been consciously working on our inner minds. But now, it's like things are starting to look different. Even though everything's quote unquote the same. Nothing's the same now. And that can be daunting. It can be scary. I'm afraid to get my hopes. I'm afraid. I don't know if I want to do this again. Wounded warrior all over the place. But now Spirit's giving you clear signs this way. Take the step this way. They're going to be very, very clear. With the clouds and whip, just stay on that. The new stuff can be challenging. Okay, but they say just stay with that discipline. Okay? Spirit's going to send you confirmation straight up in the physical plane. Okay? It's going to be someone you like, someone you trust. Also bring in people. Okay? Maybe meeting people through social interactions. You'd be surprised at conversations that blow your mind just standing in line at the grocery store if you go. You know what I mean? The garden and the ring and the rider. This invitation is definitely going to garner you like either friendships, love, networking, long-term solid offers for some of you. Grab that brass ring. It's being handed to you. It's yours. All right, let's clarify with some tarot. I know some of you are like, yes, I'm ready. Bring it on. Good. And you rock that beautiful light of yours, okay? Ace of Swords, Excalibur of Truth. A new truthful, honest beginning starts with truth and honesty with yourself and with others. Do not be afraid to be shining your light. Don't worry about anybody else. And when you're engaging with people, especially when they're like-minded, it's okay to be open. You could trust yourself in that. The Two of Cups, a lot of people say, oh, it's my one, it's my twin. It could be for some of you. But it's mainly about establishing a connection with somebody that is aligned in the same energy as you are. A lot in common. You guys are talking to each other like you've known each other for all your lives. Or maybe it's been in a past life. Maybe you guys will start talking about past lives. That might be a confirmation for somebody. But always stick by your truth. Don't hold back. And don't worry if you say, oh, I shouldn't have said that. And look at their face. Don't overread it. Just be in the moment. Listen. Especially now. Very critical to listen when people are talking and stop your mind from blathering in making the background noise, okay, about what you're going to say next. Okay? Because Mercury, we're in pre-shadow retrograde, but that little boy has been pumping up some, I don't know if he's been doing steroids or what, but we're already feeling retrograde right now. And we are in Chiron's retrograde energy, which is things from the past coming back. A lot of us have been already starting to deal with it in pre-shadow. But I don't feel that influence is strong here because you have worked on stuff. Anything that was a challenge lately in the past week or so, you have passed like a boss. Okay? So remember to speak your truth. Be yourself. And be mindful of what others are talking to you about. Okay? Really listen. Before you respond, before you engage. If they jive with your vibe, you're going to feel comfortable there. Don't question that. Try not to read into it. It's going to be hard for some of us that, it's been a while. But enjoy the moment that you're in. Don't worry about when it's going to end. Don't worry about what's going to come out of this later. Don't look at the end game because there's too much change going on. But enjoy that connection while you're in it, okay? The Tower, not a bad thing. This is about sudden and unexpected things. What? You know, like the writer, this is also one of those like sudden and unexpected. Invitations, people coming out of the woodwork suddenly. We have the Eight of Cups here too, followed by it. That's your sign to go forward. You're going to be basically, Spirit's like, okay, get on this horse because that's the one for your path. You got to go that way for your happiness, for your heart. Your heart's fulfillment, not your mind. Your mind is trying to figure things out from past experiences, which, as we have all learned in the past year, not to be trusted because this isn't the past we're dealing with. People have changed. I mean, we're all changing on how we look at everything. Most importantly, how we look at ourselves. You know, you can trust your heart, though. How are you feeling about things? Listen to the heart, how you feel, not the head, because it can try to talk you out of this wonderful, amazing stuff. But Spirit's gently going to give you a little kick in the booty to get you going, okay? Here we go. Queen of Swords with the Moon. Ooh, using your intuition is going to really boost the clarity of mind. It's going to make things very clear. Especially when we try to read things or overthink things or create our own narratives in our head while somebody's talking, right? This is about being emotionally discerning too when we're talking. It's about being comfortable and speaking our truth. It's almost like being diplomatic, you know, but we don't have to, you know, wear kid gloves when talking to people. You know, we can be who we are. We can. Spirit also says with the moon involved right next to this beautiful Queen of Swords energy, and she's been coming up in all the readings too. This is about not seeing how you are ready for this. Talking to others. Being yourself. Relaxed, cool, calm, and collected. I know. But you can get excited and happy. But there's this element of a lesser mental spinning. Like it doesn't have a hold. There we go, Queen of Cups. Pile 2 had that combo. This is awesome. It's about following your heart. If you follow your heart, then you can make clear decisions too. How you feel. Five of Swords in reverse. Any conflicts you've been having with people, with others, or within yourself, you're done. That cycle's over. That cycle has passed. Any issues that were not resolved or just keep getting like fired, you know, throwing like gasoline on the fire, that is now going to be resolved this week for you. And then we have the Two of Wands here. You can have everything. What are you passionate about? Spirit's saying you're holding one of these wands. And the other one could be whatever you want. What floats your boat? Well, you're holding one wand, all of a sudden it starts getting warm. You start getting warm, and it starts getting fiery, and you're getting fiery in a good way, like we're getting lit up and enthusiastic passion, because we're looking at this wand, whatever that represents for you. It could be a person, it could be a hobby, you know, it could be anything. It could be something small. Whatever makes you happy in the heart, whatever lifts you, gets you excited talking about. Believe it or not, there's people out there just like that about whatever jives with your vibe, sorry. This is great. You're going to have a lot of opportunities coming in, big and small, in the physical plane. It's going to get you fired up. Try it. Spirit's going to be all, go. Go. All right. 2, 4, 6. All right. Balance is key for you guys this week. Okay, we got the 6 of Pentacles and balance. Make sure you aren't giving more, and that's mind, body, emotional, money, home. Do not be giving more than you're giving to yourself, period. You can't give to others if you hardly have anything. You can give them all you have, but then, you know, what if you need that for something? Whatever it is you're giving, okay? Your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health is so important. You are important, especially if you're caregiving for others. You're extremely important, especially if people are coming to you for help, whatever you do. But it's really hard. Sometimes it feels, you know, when you're not there for that and you're in the down mode, you know, to give to others and give advice to others when you're not there yourself. Almost feels hypocritical sometimes, you know, but you are there to help others. But just like the old adage, physician, heal thyself. And then you could do so much more and help so many more people when you're helping yourself first. It's not selfish. Give yourself what you need to nurture yourself, mind, body, and soul. Okay. 5 of Wands with the King of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups. Okay, somebody's not happy. I don't know if there was Spirit saying a breakup. Maybe for some of you may have separated recently. And maybe there was the 4 of Cups. I feel like there was a rejection. It doesn't necessarily have to be someone you were just, you know, you were together with. This could have been something that happened a while back. This could be a part of Chiron bringing this back around for a reason, okay? It was something where maybe they tried for reconciliation. It could be a Virgo, a Taurus, or Cap, not necessarily. Could be. And they offered their cup, and you were like, nope, I'm good. No, because I'm looking back at everything you've done. I'm not taking your cup again. The cup full of bullshit. Okay. All right. So this person, for some of you, this isn't going to apply to everybody. This could be a boss. Okay. Somebody wants you back because you're a hard worker and you do a lot of work they don't have to. Okay. You didn't get much out of it. You were tired. You were done. Okay. This could be an ex. You're retired. You're done. And you've walked away and you're fine. Here they come back around again. Okay. Now, this 5 of Wands, watch that. You don't have to respond if you don't want to. You have that right to say, no. But if you're really curious, you can. There's nothing wrong with that either. You know? But what Spirit is bringing up for those of you that get this situation this coming week is to always honor yourself. Step back before responding, regardless of whatever you're deciding, whether to connect or not. Okay? It feels very challenging, very like a conflict type of energy too around this. You deserve better. You don't have to do anything. Especially when you've been doing, look at all the stuff you've been doing for yourself. On your own. They are still in the same place. A lot of stuck people are trying to come back around. This is bosses, this is lovers, this is friends, this is family. Because they don't understand what's happening in the world right now. They can't control anything or anybody right now. For those of you that resonates, understands that, okay? So they are basically inside out right now. When before they could, wear a mask really well and look this way and act that way, very responsive to get what they want. Now they're inside out. They cannot hide that. They're just like blurting stuff. They are desperate to try to get their claws back in there. But Spirit's like, dude, no. They have to evolve out of this too. On their own. Blood, sweat, and tears, just like you did. Okay? All right, let's get some guidance. I am not feeling anything else except for be ready. Go for it. That's how I feel very strongly for you guys. Go for it. Go for the gold. Grab that brass ring. Balance. What was I just talking about? Okay. Abandon prejudice and ego so you can see the true colors of your world and feel the happiness that is achieved through balance. find harmony with all things material and spiritual. Be at peace. It's about finding that balance, okay, for yourself. For some of you, it's about bringing your spiritual practice back into your fold. Making a set time for that. For those of you that was into the practice every day, you're very devoted to that, and then as life changes happen, we kind of veered away a little bit. Yeah, everybody has. But now it's time to bring that back in for some of you. You do have time. If you look around all the times, like say you play games or scroll on TikTok or distractive stuff like that, you have time. This is also about really looking at everything very clearly. That's what I feel like. That sun's just making everything so clear. So you can see where the imbalances are. You can see like, well, this really bothers me, but I don't know why. And really being able to go, oh, okay, that's it. And making the changes necessary for yourself to be happy. Because when we are rested and we are nurtured and we are taken care of, we need to be our own parents to ourselves. We need to be kind. We need to listen. How are we feeling? We're not babying ourselves. We're not being selfish, because how are we going to feel happy if we're not feeling that great? We're only like 50%, kind of faking it. We want to be 100% natural, by resting, eating right, moving, exercise. You got to move. Non-movement is the end all. That's not where you want to be. You want to be moving. You want to be happy. Free spirit. Reach for it. See? Reach for that brass ring. Reach for it. See? Okay. Signs of good fortune are all around you. You race off. I can't even. You race off again fearlessly to a new level of achievement and success. Your intelligence and resourcefulness, empowered by heavenly inspiration, will take you far. I'm telling you. As soon as you say, yep, you know what, I am going to go out. Yeah, I am going to do this. You're just going to go. Gone. Without looking back. And you're okay with that. Trust me, you'll be fine with that. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Be afraid of what you're missing, right? But Spirit's bringing us the opportunities that are ours and ours alone. Okay? Relationship harmony, water. A loyal and harmonious relationship or partnership is being manifested. This is new. Okay? The bond between friends, lovers, and partners will grow and blossom. Nurture the relationships with no judgment and absolutely no expectation. Remember what I was saying earlier, like if you meet somebody and you connect with them, be in the moment. Be here and now. Enjoy every second. Don't worry about the end game. We don't know what the end game is. The shit's always changing, right? Just be there, listening. Really immerse yourself in the experience. Whether it's a concert with good friends you haven't seen in a long time, a new person that you just can't, you guys are just bantering away, right? Okay. Ooh, interesting. These two came out. Okay. All right. We have conflict. Okay. Wait, do nothing. Neutralize disharmony, misunderstanding, and even confrontation. This situation will clear up soon. Be patient. For those that, conflict I was seeing earlier about it being dissolving. Okay. Caution. Multiple colors blind your eyes. Discordant sounds deafen your ears. Pause. Carefully seek out and think through your options. This is for those with where'd it go? Oh, he's over here. In this situation, if this comes up. Okay. With the King of Pentacles, with the Four of Cups, he had offered, before, trying to reconcile, or they did. Sorry, these are energies, always, never gender. But the conflict, when they come back around again. That's not for everybody. Remember, take what resonates, okay? This may not be the right time. Don't be afraid, but be cautious. Consider both sides of the story. I just heard Spirit saying, for those of you, it has to do with like a working environment where there's a lot of people and there's always some kind of blah, blah, blah going on. Okay. So they're just saying, you know, don't react until you have the facts. Get your facts. Okay. Now, caution here. That's why Spirit was saying, you know, you definitely want to step back before you respond, should you choose to. It's up to you. If it triggers you and you just get a how dare they and blah, 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 and you know, do it over there. Get it out. And go, why am I really mad? Because it feels insulting. After everything you did, you think I'm going to be like, sure. You know what really gets us is when, because, I mean, we've all done it, where we've repeatedly gone back to just, ugh, yuck, okay? And now we're fine. Finally, right? Went through a lot. Keep trudging on our own, trying to figure out why we were attracting, you know, just say wrong partners, thinking in our heads that they were the one. Those narratives, you know, it's like a reminder. It's like you want to forget that I chose that. Ugh, cringe, you know. However, you're not that person now. That's the past. We need to let go of past mistakes. We need to let go of the choices we made. Because at that moment, when we made those choices, it felt right, regardless, to us at the moment, okay? So go easy on yourself when it comes to that, all right? You know who you are now. You know what you need. And you also know it's not in the past. So on that note, Pile 3, thank you so much for hanging with me. If I drive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know how you're doing. And how's your week going? Thank you, and take care.